a Super Mario Bros. Movie, now with big lipped Koopa moment. I went to go see the film last week, and my thoughts are pretty simple, such as befitting a film, which is pretty simple. Illumination does a decent job of making what is an entertaining Mario adventure. It does very much feel like an Illumination film. It's a very simple plot that doesn't really stop for anything, not least any kind of fish out of the water moments. Mario instantly accepts that he is in this fantasial land which would otherwise break every kind of conception he has about the universe. Likewise, all the inhabitants just completely accept that Mario is here and instantly agree to let him join their adventure. They don't seem to really question anything, bare the minimum. Like I said, the plot is simple, but it doesn't really stop for anything. It's just there to facilitate, well, there's essentially a bunch of references and callbacks to the games. And to be fair, I mean, this film was never going to pretend to be anything deeper than that. That's not to say it shouldn't endeavour to do so. I mean, the Sonic the Hedgehog movies were surprisingly, good, despite expectations otherwise, mainly because they tried to be something else whilst also paying homage to the source material. But this is, it was entertaining. I had a good time. And I understand that it's just a whole, it's barely filmmaking, which is just more nostalgia based. But I was happy to, after the kind of very mature and somber experience of watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 early in the week, it was a nice palate cleanser to have an entertaining and chill film where I was just enjoying them weave in references to the video games. Well, I mean, to be fair, they showed some restraint. It wasn't, extraordinarily pandering, I don't think, anyway. In particular, I really love the cinematography around kind of the side-scrolling segments. That was actually kind of a... I don't know. It reminds me of, I guess, of that fan film with Uncharted with Nathan Fillion in, when he goes into combat and it kind of looks like it's an actual video game part of it. I think, I don't know, I just like it when they do things clever with cinematography, and this isn't like extraordinarily like clever. It's not like, original out of the world. It's nothing like mind blowing, but it's enough that they, bother by it, and I kind of appreciated that. And the film has plenty of colour. It's very colourful. It's accessible. It's chill. My favourite part of the film, or throughout the film, without a doubt, is the arrangements of video game music. I love it. I love going on YouTube and watching kind of video game soundtrack rearrangements, and this film does not shy away from referencing, which fair, doesn't happen in a lot of video game movies. They don't often tend to pay homage to the music, but I guess the music of the Mario universe is so distinct that they couldn't not do that, and I'm glad that they did. And it features both diegetically, which I really love, but also non-diegetically, and I mean, it always drew laugh and appreciation from me. So I had a good time. I enjoyed it. It was a film that I was able to just go enjoy, shut my brain down. It's been a while since I've gone and seen. I think it's been a while actually since I've seen a film where I can do that. I mean, a lot of the family films, because I hate seeing children's films, because I don't think films, well, maybe Illumination is the exception with the Minions films, but generally, I've gone and seen a whole bunch of films in the last kind of year, and they've been films I've wanted to concentrate because I've wanted to kind of absorb a lot of the depth of it, based on it feel the need to, and it was nice to have a kind of break. I felt it was fairly decent. I didn't think it had to be anything deeper, and I don't think one should really expect it to have to be deeper. So that's my thoughts on the Super Mario Bros. Film. They give me an excuse to wear his t-shirt, even though when I edit this, I'm almost certain that it's going to be distracting with this entire bar keyed out like my background, unless I spend the time keying this. I mean, I haven't moved much, so maybe that'll work. I didn't regret anything. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Peach, understand, I'm on the...
Editing Harris here. I also forgot to... Hi, Editing Harris here. One point I forgot to make is, well, actually, if you kill Mario when he's in his mini Mario mode, he dies. He doesn't restore back to normal Mario. That's not how it works, I don't think. At least not in the new Super Mario Bros. Game. Maybe in the previous one. If so, you can well actually be back. But,
Peaches, 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 peaches,